Hey there, Smite fans. Aggro here to bring you some Battleground Basics for Maman Brigitte, Protector of the Dead. Maman Brigitte is a deadly magical assassin that is extremely proficient at finishing off low health enemies. She's shifty and hard to kill, and once she has acquired some levels and items, few are able to match her incredible damage output. She may be a mage, but Maman Brigitte is meant to be played in the jungle. So farm those camps, gank those lanes, and get ready to party. Maman Brigitte's gameplay centers around her passive, Soul Spikes. Anytime Maman Brigitte damages an enemy, they gain a stack of Soul Spikes. At 5 stacks, the enemy will take burst damage, and this damage is based on Maman Brigitte's magical power and increases as the target gets lower in HP. Maman Brigitte prefers quantity over quality when it comes to damaging her enemies, so cooldown reduction like Chronos Pendant and Spear of Desolation are great itemization choices. Since Soul Spike's damage is purely based on her magical power, high power options such as Rod of Tahuti and Staff of Mirrodin are also fantastic. And don't forget your magical penetration from items such as Charon's Coin or Obsidian Shard. Party Trick is definitely the ability to max first. This ability is Maman Brigitte's primary jungle clear and damage in skirmishes. While something like Spirit Seize is an incredibly powerful ability, Madame Fangs is actually the preferred second ability to max. Access to Madame's Mark is key to finding success with Maman Brigitte, so the lowered cooldown from ranking Madame Fangs turns out to be huge. And don't forget to put points into Explosion of Souls whenever possible. While clearing, make sure to take a look at your passive meter to see how much rum you have remaining for Party Trick. Once Party Trick has applied the flames to enemies, you can safely right-click to cancel it, weave in some basic attacks or other abilities, and then refire Party Trick to reapply your flame. This ensures that your enemies are constantly gaining as many soul spikes as possible. Plus, Party Trick's cooldown is based on the rum remaining when Maman Brigitte slams her bottle, so don't forget to get your rum count low before engaging in a gank. That way, the cooldown will be at its shortest, allowing Maman Brigitte to get off a second stun from refiring Party Trick during the channel. In order to get the most out of Maman Brigitte's damage, she needs Madame's Mark. Enemies that are hit by Madame Fangs or Explosion of Souls gain Madame's Mark. And any time Maman Brigitte damages an enemy that has Madame's Mark, they take additional damage from the mark. Additional damage means an additional Soul Spike, which means Soul Spikes proc faster, which means enemies go poof. Instead of needing 10 hits to get 2 procs of Soul Spikes, marked enemies will only need 5. So when going for an all-in, lead with Madame Fangs if you can. Explosion of Souls gets bigger in size based on the soul orbs gathered from proccing soul spikes on enemy gods. That means using it later in a fight can be advantageous because it will be bigger in size, meaning it's easier to land on multiple enemies. But that being said, since it applies Madame's Mark, it is sometimes correct to lead with Explosion of Souls to guarantee that your primary target is marked. Finally, Spirit Seize is an incredibly potent tool in a 1v1. Not only does it deal damage, but it also allows you to dodge significant damage if timed well. Save it to dodge your opponent's ultimate or crowd control to give yourself a massive advantage in the fight. Thanks so much for watching the Battleground Basics for Maman Brigitte. If you have a god you'd like to see us cover next, or have any further questions, feel free to drop a comment and let us know.